Muitas pessoas se perguntam como eu posso fazer um jogo mobile de respeito que vá fazer sucesso. Hoje nós vamos falar sobre esse assunto, mas antes aproveita que você tá aqui, dá aquele like aqui no vídeo, comenta aqui embaixo o que você achou e claro, se inscreva no nosso canal do Big aqui no YouTube. Patrick, it's a pleasure to have you here with us. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, please?
Sure thing. My name's Patrick Martin, and I'm a developer relations engineer on Google's Firebase, focused on helping game developers make great games.
Great. So, what do you think is the most important thing for you to achieve a really nice mobile game?
I think the most important thing is just iteration. You don't so much design a game as discover it, and being able to see how a game performs and work towards the best version of itself that you can find is really key.
And how exactly can developers do that?
Obviously, you want to test early, test often. I'm here with Firebase, so I would highly recommend looking in things like Google Analytics or running A/B tests, but just anything you can do to measure where you are and where you think you need to be.
Okay, that's great. What do you think is the another important thing for Brazilian developers or developers in any place in the world to really engage the mobile audience?
To really engage mobile, you just have to really meet your players where they are, where they need to be. They'll tell you it, but a lot of definitely you want social features in your game, be able to connect and really let your players, let your fans really talk about your game more than everything else.
So you're saying that basically the developers, they need to listen to the public, right?
Yeah, they need to listen to the public and empower them. Like, the number one feature that I wish every game had is the ability to record a GIF and share it on Twitter or something. Your players will do all of the heavy work for you if you make a great thing they love.
This is super interesting. I mean, not every game has this feature, right? And it's it will be so popular for us gamers, especially in the social media. It is something that the developers really need to improve in their gaming, right?
Yeah, I can't tell you how many weird indie games I've started playing just because I saw some unique weird mechanic that I'm like, oh, that looks fun, or that's a cool puzzle I want to try.
So basically what you're saying is that being unique is something that can engage the audience as well, right?
Being unique and removing the barriers to folks talking about your games, right, is a huge thing. Again, recording a GIF or just making it easy to share screenshots. You don't want people to be holding down power and volume down and then throwing little dialogue boxes around. Just click a little share button or something, whatever you can to get the word out.
Maybe we don't see that feature in the marketing industry as much as we would like to, because it is difficult, or maybe it's just that the developers don't seem to understand the importance of this kind of feature.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that it's something I have not put into all of my games either.
But, so you're saying that it is something that you need, but you're I can see that.
I don't always get it in there, but it's getting easier now with plugins for most major engines. Then hosting. Obviously, I have to plug Firebase Cloud Storage, right?
Okay, so thinking about this, what is the main journey that a developer needs to do? It will be first Google Trends, then Google Analytics, then understanding the public, the audience, and then creating a game about that, or how it would be the perfect way to create your own game.
I mean, obviously there's a lot that goes in with monitoring trends, seeing what different players like and what other games in this space you're hoping to enter will do. The biggest thing I always do when making a game, so before joining Google, I worked in prototyping at actually a robot toy company, and my motto was basically test early, test often. I like to joke that a prototype is worth 1,000 meetings, right? So I would make any prototype I could, throw in some way to measure engagement, even if it's like really basic analytics, see how many people are playing each day, and you just start getting people playing. Like watch them, like especially if they're your coworkers, watch them play. Don't try to tell them how to play because again, you have to find the game, so you have to see what people are actually doing, and just as you go forward, you want to slowly iterate. If I'm plugging Firebase tools, it's like app distro makes it really easy to like host your game and share it out, and of course Google Analytics is great for measuring how it goes. And then you want to start building theories of what players like and don't like and acting on them. Like some of the worst games I've worked on have started with like one person having a fixed vision and then just trying to execute on that despite all evidence to the contrary. You really want to always be agile and always be willing to jump around. I actually worked on a game once that went from a racing game to a fighting game throughout its like development lifecycle. Like, don't even be afraid to change genres. There are great tools again in Firebase with remote config, letting you like live deploy changes to your game and A/B testing to like see how two different configurations of your game might work. But these are really things that you need a lot of players to use first. But really, the first step is just getting in that mindset that like nothing's set in stone. The game will reveal itself to you, and just trying to pull together all the tools and get into the mindset of going on that journey with your game and your players.
This is so nice, Patrick. This is amazing. Do you have something else to add to the public?
Come and see my session at the big festival. We're going over Firebase, how it can help with this and any other things.
Thank you so much, Patrick. E se você gostou desse conteúdo, fica ligado, porque a gente tem muito mais pelo Big sobre games mobile e outros assuntos também. Então, vem com a gente que estamos te esperando do dia 3 a 9 de maio.
Big Festival 2021, o maior festival de games de criação da América Latina.
Acesse grátis, de 3 a 9 de maio,
No site bigfestival.com.br.